Welcome back. I mentioned towards the end of the previous video that the panel on the very edge here, it doesn't fit quite right. It just doesn't butt up 100%. There's a very, very slight overlap. It's about 0.5 millimetre. It was perfect. What's happened as I've been tacking along the panel a little bit, obviously the heat has made the panel grow in length very slightly, and because it's tacked, it can't go back. Now that's good and it's bad. When it's tacked and it's expanded and it contracts, any wrinkling and misshaping gets sort of pulled out. If it's not tacked, it can sort of all buckle and corrugate, but what's happened, it can't retract anymore, so I can't get this in. I've spent about 10 minutes filing it, and this top corner, you won't be able to see it, but this top corner is perfect. I think, let me just crawl underneath. It's the bottom. I can't work it out. Yeah, that's okay. It just about fits. That's okay. So it's about 1/4 millimetre I need to file on the around the radius. That corner's okay, and the bottom corner's okay. So here we go. I'm using a file, but one side of the file, that side's got teeth on it. This side is completely smooth, and I'm using the original sill. If I use the side with the teeth, it'll cut through the original sill. So I'm just filing away. Yes, I could use a grinder, but it tends to be, it'll take gouges out, and yes, I could just give it a few whacks with a hammer and bash it in and weld it and put bloody filler over it and be done with it. But this is my car. This car isn't being done to try and make a profit. I'm not trying to work fast. I'm trying to get it as 100% perfect as it's possible to achieve. And there we go. So I'm trying not to cut this bit. I'm trying not to cut that bit. Just the bit in the middle, which has got the radius. And it doesn't quite slip in. Slips in at the bottom, it slips in at the top, but just not quite here. But it's just one of those things, I'll take as long as it takes. But this side of the file's not cutting, so it can rub up and down on here without making it, obviously it's taking the paint off, but it won't cut the metal. There's no risk there. If you turn the file around, you know, it's got those teeth, it will cut the original steel. Okay. We're getting ever so close now. Less than 1/4 millimetre. It really is the tiniest fraction. Okay, we're nearly there. But it could take me another 5 or 10 minutes with this file. I don't really intend to film the whole lot because it's just so tedious watching somebody filing a bit of old metal. That just to give you a sense of everything that's involved here, I'm making some videos. It's so nearly there. Okay. I'm going to spend quite some time, and I am a bit breathless grovelling about here, so I'm going to turn this video off because this really isn't an exciting video to watch. But I'll bring it back. I'll make sure it's 100% perfect fit, and then just put a few more tacks on. Then we're going to get tacks along the bottom, and then I'll do the final sort of dressing and make sure the profile is as perfect as it can be before I seam weld the whole thing.